Welcome to the Truth and Reason page. We are a Christian organization, and I believe a Christian has only one mission, and that is the Great Commission. We have been commissioned to make disciples out of all nations, and that is what we are here to do, to introduce you to theology, apologetics, and all the controversial questions of life and involving faith. Kindly subscribe to our pages and follow us on this wonderful journey. God bless you. Hello, wonderful people, and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you the second of the last 7 words of Jesus. And it's going to be taken from Luke chapter 23, verse 43. And I read that Jesus said to him, I promise you that today you will be in paradise with me. Now this is after Jesus had been crucified between two thieves. And one of them begins to hurl insults at Jesus, and taunt him. If you say you are the Messiah, come down and save us. Save yourself and then come down and save us. And the other one, realizing that Jesus was different, Jesus was not like them, he said, do you have no fear for God? He tells his other friend on the cross, said, we deserve to be here, we are thieves, but he does not deserve to be on the cross. And in a sense, he confesses his faith in Christ and says that when you return as king, accept me into your kingdom. And Jesus promises him, he says that today you will be with me in paradise. Now these two thieves represent all of us. You see, it was necessary for Jesus to stay on the cross so that none of us would eventually end up like those two thieves, to stay on the cross also. The life of mankind is headed for one destination, either a cross or the grave. But with Christ in the picture, the earth no longer remains death, but a life with him in eternity. This other thief confesses faith in Christ. He realizes who Christ says he is as the Messiah, the King of eternity. And he says that I want to be where you are. It's unlike the other thief who taunts Jesus and asks him to come down from the cross. This other one makes a very key observation. And that is, the two of them deserve that punishment. And I believe that's the story of all humanity. We all deserve a cross. We all deserve nails in our hands and to be hung on a cross. But because Christ took our place on the cross, we all have access through faith. The second thief then, after making this observation, decides to confess his faith in Christ as the Messiah. And this was Christ's response, that he will be with me in paradise today. You see, by faith in Christ, all sorts of men are given access into the kingdom. Crucifixion in times past were meted out to poor people, to recalcitrants, to wicked men, to people who committed all kinds of evil acts, to people who were insurrectionists and all these people, all kinds of wild characters of society. These were the people whom crucifixion were given to. And these are the type of men Christ met on the cross, hung beside himself. But one of them gained access into the kingdom because of faith in him. What does it mean? That all men anywhere, no matter what you have done or who you are, what type of person you are, or what type of crime you may have committed, you have access to the kingdom through faith in Christ by believing in him. Another thing you notice also is that Christ didn't tell him he was going to be part of a waiting line or a queue. He gave him immediate access. You see, putting our faith in Christ doesn't put us in a waiting line of maybe after 5 months, that's when you hear from us, or after 6 months, that's when you're going to go and start your application. Access into the kingdom is immediate the moment you put your faith in Christ. So why wait? Why sit behind and say, oh, I'm too bad to be accepted by Christ, or I'm too wicked, I've done so much evil that Christ can never accept me? This message is for you. Christ says, and I read again, that I promise you that today you will be in paradise with me. You will be in paradise with Christ. You will be accepted into the kingdom if and only if you put your faith in Christ. Don't be like the other thief who taunts and make fun of Christ. No. Put your faith in Christ, and Christ can redeem you even if you are on a cross. God bless you, and see you in the next video.